Started pretty soon, and it's gonna be so awesome and wholesome and a funny and hype match as we have seen. So, Glazed Glaciers. Oh, this is one of the maps that Sandwich Warriors was grinding last night. So they were saying that because of the weird ice physics and how easy it is to slip and fall, that they wanted to counterpick their opponents into this stage. But Something We Win also played on this stage in game 1 of their set. So it's going to be really interesting to see whose practice merits more success. So we have got Sandwich Warriors as red team on the left, and Something We Win on the right. So already we are seeing Sandwich Warriors and that, like, precision and symmetry so on point already. But, oh, never mind. Come on, Sandwich Warriors. I'm trying to talk you guys up here. And not only have you fallen off, you've also thrown a vegetable into the bin. So maybe Sandwich Warriors isn't doing as great as we thought they were going to do. But who knows? They can still recover from this. This is one of the longer kitchens. This is a 5-minute kitchen. So no dishes have been served just yet, but on the blue team, that tomato soup is ready to go. Meanwhile, the fox has already fallen off, the wolf. But, yep, Sandwich Warriors serving up their first plate as well. They're dead center tied right now. Meanwhile, Something We Win, their weakness of getting in each other's way and not really knowing what they're doing with the movement is kind of biting them right now, because they're both fallen off and their kitchen is also on fire. So they need to start getting that flame extinguisher and putting it out. Meanwhile, Sandwich Warriors is just kind of chillaxing and taking advantage of this blunder from the blue team, because they're just, you know, keeping calm, putting ingredients and throwing them in the bin again, apparently. I don't know what changed between the Sandwich Warriors I watched last night versus the Sandwich Warriors that are currently playing, because what are they cooking? Certainly not soups, but rather themselves. However, blue team has also not sent in another dish since they burnt their kitchen down. So I'm not sure what they're doing. Why did you make another mushroom? You need onions! Yep, finally, they're getting the right ingredients. So, oh, and Sandwich Warriors, that stove is burning. There we go. But they're still kind of bringing this back right now. They're still falling off left and right, but that is just to be expected with Glazed Glaciers. 2 minutes 55 on the clock. And I can't see what's happening at the bottom there. Oh, that's a mushroom soup that's cooking. And that onion soup is ready to go. So blue team is catching up a little bit, but red team's combo in tips is just too good right now. ×4. Every dish that they submit is going to get them a butt ton of money. That is what they want to see. So already 358. Keeping that 4-tip combo is just too good for Team Red. Team Blue is not doing too bad on their end, but they do seem to be struggling with those vegetables because they are cutting onions when they need mushrooms and vice versa. But now on the left side, Red Team needs to cook 2 onion soups, 2 tomato soups, and 1 mushroom soup. But one of them has fallen off yet again. This seems to be a problem for both teams. I don't know if any of the practice that they've gotten is warranting them victory right now. But that mushroom soup is looking pretty good. They grabbed the fire extinguisher instead of the plate, and they're still struggling. Oh, that was like milliseconds away from setting fire to the kitchen and sending them back once again. So blue team's gonna have to watch out for that in the future if they do decide to run it back to Glazed Glaciers. But Sandwich Warriors is looking pretty solid right now. Okay. So they're looking slay, they're looking slick, they are serving right now. Quite literally. You might even say that Red Team is DTF, delivering the food. That's what we like to see. So, 678, they're making bank! They might call them Elon Mussel. Is that a dish? I think mussels are a dish, right? Or is it pronounced mussels? I'm not entirely sure, but that is what they're making. Because look at that, another onion soup on the track. And also, can I just mention, watching this game and seeing the hot soups boiling makes me hungry every single time. In fact, yesterday, after watching Sandwich Warriors grinding and just seeing all these beautifully animated, boiling, warm, hot soups ready to go, I actually went and made myself a bit of soup because, come on, you can't turn that down. But that is being served, and also just twice as much score than their opponents. Sandwich Warriors, really, the practice is coming to fruition, but also their synergy as brothers is also coming through, because that is exactly what these guys are. These guys have been cooking together, living together, and existing together since the dawn of time. Something like that. Yeah, you know what I mean. But time is up, and so are the Sandwich Warriors, up 1 point. Moving on to game 2. Will we see a good counterpick from something we win? Or will it be something we are now in the losers bracket? That is yet to be seen. But, yeah, like the pressure is on something to like really flip this around. Initializing. We are once again getting destroyed by these loading screens, but oh, are we going to Treckletown? Oh, Roasted, yeah, Roasted Resort. Yeah, so Melon and Elizo are like waving at the camera. They're just having a bit of fun. Yeah, hello everyone. So yeah, Elizo's feeling pretty good. Wait, can people in the room hear me? I wonder. I'm not entirely sure. So, the competitors... Okay. So the environment's looking pretty chill over there. So we're back to Sushi City. This is the 3rd time that Sushi City has been played on in this bracket. Seems to be quite a favorite because all the ingredients are almost readily available, and it is very like an honest kitchen relying on the skill of the players. And I just got word that Capsicum Crusaders have defeated the Bear But We Eat Trash in losers bracket. So it seems like the Bear But We Eat Trash, which was a high seed, I think. Yeah, they were 3rd seed. They're already out of the tournament. So that is quite an interesting development for this progression here. What really matters is the development of the sushis, because Red Team is doing a pretty good job passing each other the rice, because they also did play this kitchen together, and look at this synergy. Like, we've already got some dishes being served. This is just so good to see, because in this map does allow throwing, and throwing is quite an interesting mechanic in Overcooked, because you don't usually see normal chefs throwing stuff around the kitchen. Like, you just see them, you know, walking around, because rule in the kitchen is walk, don't run, but these guys go, rules, they don't apply to us, and they're just dashing all over the place like headless chickens. But the rices, what is the plural of rices? Is it just rice? Yeah, the rice is just looking pretty well cooked. Like, look at that steam animation. It just looks so enticing. I want to chew on that rice. It's just so good. But again, Red Team is zooming ahead with 311 points, but the Shark just tossed a bit of the algae into the bin. Not sure why that happened. Not sure what all this hate is towards algae, but where are these ingredients coming from is also something that I'm wondering. Oh, there is a bit of a conveyor belt dispenser on the bottom middle for Red Team. So pretty good to see. 415 with 1 minute left. This is looking like a pretty dominant showing from the Sandwich Warriors. The grind is on, and once again, ingredients are being tossed into... Oh, I get it. They're tossing them into the bin because to keep the conveyor belt moving. That is low-key kind of genius. These guys, their ability, their skill in cooking might be big, but their brains are bigger. That is what I've noticed. Oh. Yep, I was going to say, toss it onto that pot. But 30 seconds left. Something we win is kind of falling behind with 182. This doesn't seem too doable for Team Blue. 19 seconds left. In fact, Red Team was so confident they decided to actually stop moving for a second. I don't know what they were doing. Oh, wait. They're kind of stuck right now because their recipes are calling for fish and shrimp, and they're not getting any. But yeah, 2-1, and that is it. GG's to Sandwich Warriors. They're moving up the bracket. They'll be playing Wet Bandit on winners semi-final pretty soon. So that is really good to see. Alrighty. So, we will be back with some